Okay, welcome back, and today I wanted to show you a couple of figures that I've been working on. This one here is a custom zombie, and this guy here in the foreground is just an action man, but he's on a different body. He's on a formative international body, and he's got a bit of bulk to him. I think that's a 40th head. Why he's got that, is it 100-yard stare? It's a bit roided up, a bit shocked looking, so I thought it would look good with this zombie figure. Let's just rearrange this. So yeah, the skin tone is quite a good match for the eagle eye head, so I'm really liking how that one looks. Just got these camo pants and belt off I think it's a World Peacekeeper figure that I had lying around. But this is why I wanted to make the video for this guy here. And it's I've got to give a few shout outs here. It was inspired by the artist John Barton, who made a 1-to-1 scale action man head. He made a couple like regular heads, and then he made a one-off zombie head in 1-to-1 scale. It's owned by one of the guys on the Vintage Action Man group. I can't remember off the top of my head. He posted some pictures of it. And recently a few people have been making zombie heads and inspired me to give it a go. Mainly, let me see, I think Mick Coxey made one, posted by Pinder. Check his channel out, I'll put a link below. I think it's the Adventures of Action Man, great channel with the professionals, the Omega Man and Action Man zombies, and yeah, it's a great channel. Lots of pictures, dioramas added to music. That's a really good channel. And who else? So there's Wayne Pinder, Mick Coxey, Nick Bolton as well. He's got a lot of ideas. He makes his own Action Man 3D heads and customizes them in this style as well. But this one that I made is kind of a bit different to everyone else's. I like to put my own twist on things. This is kind of inspired directly by the original John Barton one with the the sculpted hair, and the ones posted by Wayne Pinder, painted up by Mick Coxey, with the eyes, the white eyes, and I kind of like the deadite look, the Evil Dead look. And then you've obviously got the Dawn of the Dead kind of skin tone. Dawn of the Dead was a bit more bluish, but I really like this colour. I think it really pops, and I say with the sculpted hair. How I did this was with just green stuff, and then I used a sculpting tool. I'll actually show you. I'll pause this. Okay, got it focused in there. Yeah, I just used my sculpting tool. You can see here, and just used I used green stuff to get the shape of the head, and then just used this tool, the imprint, the grip, and just rolled it to get that kind of sculpted flock look. So I really like how it's turned out. It's a bit too come on, focus. There we go. I really like how that's turned out. It's getting a bit washed out. I was going to maybe paint the skull and the cheek and the teeth in this kind of straw colour, but I like the way the white pops. So I might do a few in the future. I might make a silicone mould of this and recast a few heads and maybe do some flocked versions like Wayne Pinder shows in his video. So I'll link that below. They look really good with the grey flocking and the black flocking. Really like that. And also kind of nicked his look with the adventurer jumper. I think this is an adventurer jumper or a knockoff one or a Guyperman one. I'm not sure where this one come from. Found it in a parts box and it's pretty beat up, and I think it needs a bit of a wash. I think it's got fiberglass on it. And these again, I'm not sure where these come from. I think they're knockoff Action Man, or somebody's dyed them. I don't think they're supposed to be that colour. I've seen other sort of what you call them, flight suits, but I think they're in a different colour. I think they're, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not an expert on Action Man. I just love it, and I love the variations and the different looks. And we've got a few Guypermen that I picked up here around about Christmas time, and yeah, I'll be showing them soon. And I've got one on the way that I bought the other day off on eBay. Got lucky, got it in an auction. But yeah, I love Action Man. I love customising, getting different looks. So with this one, these hands I recast. They're not great. They're the wrong type of rubber. They're a bit too pliable, and I've made 2 moulds, and getting the fingers to come out right is a nightmare. Getting these parts where it connects to the peg is a nightmare. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there, persevering. Also, recast the feet. I'm not going to take the boots off, but he's got recast feet. The neck peg is a a vape lid, and that works. That's just there. Got elastic through it. Does the job. On this one, he's got another vape lid that's glued on because the head that come with this body. I'll show you that as well. Hold on a sec. I say this is the head that come with this body here. It's just one of those, you know. So there's a big hole there. It's just what sort of head would you call that? That fit in. Anyway, it's that type of fitting. I really like the head sculpt though. I'm not sure where I'm going to use it. It's a bit small for this body. It looks a bit, you know, looks a bit too small for the body. So I think that works really well. I was maybe going to turn this into a Dutch from Predator, paint it up, give him some longer flock or some sculpted hair, not sure, and cover him in like mud and leaves and stuff, have him go up against the Predator. But yeah, kind of like him in this look right now. He's just I don't even know what to call him. Need a little badge for his beret. But yeah, just wanted to show these off and get people's reactions. Do you like this sort of style? Have you seen the I'll put a link to the original John Barton one. I say the John Barton one has got like a lighter green, and it's also got green eyes, and it's really nice. I mean, I don't know why he doesn't produce more, because I know a lot more Action Man collectors would love those, the regular and the zombie. But I guess I don't know the reasons, but there you go. It's one lucky person who owns that one and the other ones. But yeah, I'd love to own those. The reason I found it originally, because I was looking for a 1-to-1 scale Action Man mask, like used in the film Extra. That's where it all started. Once I saw clips of Extra, I think somebody posted that on one of the Action Man groups, and I was like, I've never seen this film before. Amazing. And trying to get a mask is impossible. A good one anyway. And yeah, I'm still not sure which head they used. Maybe it was a sour face. It looks like a bit of a sour face mask. But yeah, that's how I found John Barton's site. It was on the G.I. Joe site or something, G.I. Joe report. So I put the link below. You can check those out. Really cool. And just to all the people that are creating stuff like Nick Bolton, amazing stuff, great ideas, really, really good to see people trying stuff. And I say Wayne Pinder, Mick Coxey, all cool people that are keeping Action Man, I don't know what you call it, topical, interesting, yeah, relatable. I mean, I'm trying to do my bit, making my custom figures just for my own enjoyment, but if I can inspire anybody, that's brilliant. I'd love to get into the 3D printing stuff myself at some point. That won't be happening for a while, but yeah, it's interesting to learn new skills and just to be able to, you know, repurpose stuff. Like I was looking on Nick's Facebook page, and he was on his group. I don't know if he wants me to put a link below, but I can do, or he can do in the comments. Repurposing Pringles tubes and 3D printing parts to make Pringles tubes into oil drums. Clever stuff. You know, cheap, easy to do. Anybody can have a go at it. I've been making barrels myself with various success. I might do another video on that, because this one's getting a bit long. But yeah, shout out to those people. Check them out. Check the links out below. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be careful, because you never know what's around the corner. Take it easy. Bye-bye.